Good morning. I'm not ready. That's not really what you're supposed to start with a live stream. I'm also kind of going to speak a little bit more quietly, not because it's early morning here in Brooklyn, New York, where I am broadcasting from, but because there are children sleeping in the next room. When I did my late night shows, the children were sleeping a little bit further away from where I live stream, although still, within earshot for sure. But with the heat and different, we only have certain air conditioned areas, so. My idea, which is apparently going incredibly well so far, was that I would try, and I know it was like weeks ago that I said this, that I would live stream in the morning. I tried the late night thing. It's very difficult these days with being quarantined at home and everybody being in the house all the time, no school, no camp, to find the time to live stream. So the evenings, the nighttime, and the morning are my experiments. So welcome to the Coding Train Morning Show. Cue the morning show theme song. Oh, it doesn't exist. Amazing. How come it doesn't exist? Good morning to Fran MG and Laksham and Akash and Spidey Zach. I love your name, Spidey Zach. Tapu and Cooper. And I guess Tapu is saying good evening, Dan, because one of the nice things about streaming at this time is I have a feeling that there are a lot of you who often can't tune in because it's the middle of the night or very early in the morning for you, whereas particular if you're on the other side of the world, maybe it's just sort of a lovely Friday evening. You're sitting down with your evening tea, turning on the tube, and watching a coding live stream. All right, so to help us get woken, to help us wake up, boy, this is going so well. It's like everything I ever dreamed of. To help us wake up, let's begin this morning with our ceremonial reading of the random numbers. Cue the reading of the random numbers theme song. Darn. Let me just check the chat. We're getting scratching on the mic. Okay. Hi, CJ. Oh, good. I'm glad CJ is watching. I don't know if CJ is planning to stream this morning, and I understand, of course, if you are and have to go. But I feel like some of the stuff I want to try to do today will need CJ's help. Mike was jumping. Is it? I want to make sure the mic is. The mic is working fine before I keep going. I guess I'll read my random numbers as a mic test. 56,440, 69,169, 5,939, 57,516, 85,127, 74,159, 53,295, 29,028, 7,409, 28,140. I don't see, the mic is fine. Akash says I'm looking beautiful. And did I bathe yet? Asked Darren in the chat. Honestly, no. Because, I don't know, do I need to for live streaming for you people? You wonderful, wonderful, beautiful people of the internet? I don't think so. I will bathe today. I don't bathe every day. It's quarantine. Do I need to bathe every day? I don't think so. I mean, I try to bathe as often as reasonable and to keep sort of healthy and clean. Why are you making me talk about this? I do have coffee. I did notice that somebody did say in the chat that I look 20 years older. I think, let me explain to you why. So first of all, I don't. There's just like an optical illusion happening in other videos. One is a lot of the videos on my channel are literally from almost 10 years ago. So I am 10 years older. The green screen lighting setup that I have in the recording studio where I typically record tutorials. Thank you, Anthony. Oh, where's my bell? Something about that, like the way the green screen and the lights, ooh, we've got a new member. Oh no, that's for the super chat. Thank you. Wait, I'm explaining why I look older, because I don't. I look my age, which is 46. Oh, very soon to be turning 47. My birthday is coming up. Thank you very much. Oh, today, hey, people of the internet, let's do something together. Today is actually my daughter's birthday. She's sleeping still. She is turning 9 years old. 9 years old today. See if you get that reference. It's the beard. Yes, I was getting to that. But I don't know if she can hear me, but hopefully she's still sleeping because she's literally sleeping like within 20 feet from me. There's a door. But one of her favorite things in the world are parrots. So I don't know, maybe we can make a P5 sketch with like parrots in it or something as like a little happy birthday present for her. That could be nice. That wasn't on my list of things to do this morning though. Let me show you my list. I have it right here. There it is. There's my list. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I never actually, excuse me for, no, I did over it. Okay, hold on everybody. Please, talk amongst yourself for a second. Oh, there it is. Oh, weird. Oh, is the, oh, I forgot to mention, everything's falling apart. My buttons. Okay, here, I'm gonna get this. Please, give me, just give me a minute. Less than a minute, I can do this very quickly. I thought I could. Oh. Computer, why do you forsake me? Oh, there you are. It's happening. It's happening. As I was saying in my well-prepared and rehearsed live stream, where I don't make any mistakes or have any technical issues, don't say or like or because I have a script and a teleprompter and everything is highly planned and prepared. As I was saying during this live stream, I have a list of things that I want to work on. It is right over, oh crud, here. There's nothing on the list. Boy, that was a lot of work, a lot of effort for a joke that completely fell flat. What was I saying? I have no idea. I don't even remember. Is it time for me to be done yet? Can I go on with my day? No, because I am going to do some coding. I'm going to work on a project. Actually, what I wanted to say is that I'm choosing this summer to just not worry so much about some of the sequence tutorials that I have and hope to continue starting back in September. I think there's a good chance that it might be reasonably safe for me to go record in the tutorial recording studio that I have. We'll see. And so stay tuned, hopefully this fall, for continuation of the Nature of Code series. Guess what's coming? I'm so excited about this. I have finally figured out how to get Twitter bots to reply to tweets and a stream or trigger events based on a search word or a reply or a favorite with the new Twitter API webhooks system that I have been trying to figure out for years. I did figure it out. So I'm teaching that in my fall course at NYU, which is going to be an online course. But I will be recording videos on the coding train for that course. So that is coming up. I mean, I'm going to get to that for sure in September because I'm signed up to teach that class. But this summer, I just want to work on, fun, random projects that I haven't gotten around to. I want to experiment with controlling the hue lights that are behind me. Let's write these things down. I made this list for a reason. So the things that the things that I've been working on is GPT-2 text generation, and I did that previously. I made on one of the late night shows. I made a sort of dad joke bot. So that is something that I made previously. You can go back and find some of those. I control the hue lights from Node. And I didn't get very far with that, so I don't know. Maybe like a check minus. I don't know. Is that a thing? This is like a medium, like started project. Actually, the Discord bot, I believe, if I recall correctly, I connected the GPT-2 model to a Discord bot. I wanted to connect the Hue lights also to a Discord bot, where that during the live stream, you could control from chatting in Discord the Hue lights behind me. But the other thing that I really wanted to explore this summer, which I'm hopefully going to do today, which is very high risk, because please don't hack my YouTube channel during this session. I'm going to try really, 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 really hard not to reveal my API keys and tokens and all that stuff, but I really want to work with the YouTube API. I know that, I can't remember who it was in the member chat. It's a tilde, not a check minus. Yes, thank you. I don't know if that's, CJ says, I will wait till your stream is over before I start mine. This morning is, okay. Thank you. So you definitely don't need to do that, but that's actually a wonderful thing if we can do that, because it gives me a reason to try to give I really should finish at around 10 o'clock because kids are going to wake up. As I mentioned, it's my daughter's birthday. Thank you, Chetan. I'm sorry that I might be mispronouncing your name. The Rubik's Cube AI, says Ishan. Oh, I have such pain in my heart. There is such deep, deep pain and sadness for the videos and projects that I have left just lingering, unfinished, unresolved, and that is one of them. Anyway, what I was saying is that we can send everybody all the way over to CJ. I don't know if you have a plan, CJ, for your stream. Let me know if you have a plan. If you don't, perhaps we can even think about something that I'm working on that you could continue. Definitely don't need to do that, but that is a possibility if you were interested. Everyone should check out Coding Garden with CJ, if I haven't said that enough millions of times. Let me talk about a couple other things. I do have a sponsor. It's been a while since I had, and I'm gonna have to remove the my to-do list. I can't find the button for that. There it is. And I'm gonna bring up my sponsor, brilliant.org. My sponsor, Brilliant. The website is brilliant.org. It's just called Brilliant. I did get that wrong. I did get email feedback about getting that wrong. So I'm getting it right this time. Thank you very much. I'm always conflicted about having sponsors on the coding train. Obviously the content and the teaching and the stuff that I do is primary. But sometimes I think the stars align, and it's really wonderful for me to be able to have sponsors to keep this channel sustainable and going with all the different pieces I've got moving. But it's really great when I can have a sponsor that I feel like really aligns with the mission of the coding train, and Brilliant is one of those. So if you go to brilliant.org/coding train, you can sign up just for free. If you go through that link, it lets them know that you found it through the channel. It's just a site that's full of interactive learning courses. So I spend a lot of time talking and demonstrating, and on Brilliant you can read and interact. So it's really self-paced learning, fun puzzles. I'll take a break in the middle and I'll do their daily puzzle, which is kind of one of my favorite things to do. And the two courses I'll highlight for you are the Neural Networks course and the Python programming course, which are, for obvious reasons, highly linked to the stuff that I'm doing on this channel. Okay, can you tell us how you are so happy every time? Acting! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Does anybody know that reference? Remember, I am 46 years old and I will be 47 on July 29th. I'll just let you all know my birthday, because then maybe you could wish me happy birthday when it's my birthday. Why not? That'll be nice. That's a nice thing. I will not be streaming on July 29th. I should mention, schedule-wise, I will be off for the month of August. I actually will have a lot of work to do to prepare for my NYU courses, but I will be mostly off from the coding train. That doesn't mean, though, that there won't be videos released, because not in secret, because if you're a member of the coding train, you know this already, I have been working on a new Coding in the Cabana video. I will show you the code from it. I'll show it to you right now. I'm going to open it up. This is exactly, I forgot that I made all these extra versions of it too. But I'm just going to show you. I'm going to show you here. This is the project that I built. Ooh, I wonder what the YouTube compression is doing with this. But this is the project that I built in my next Coding in the Cabana video. You might say oh, you've already done this. I recognize this. What does it look like to you? Dun, 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 dun. Giving you some time to type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. Achintya asks, do you stream on Twitch besides YouTube? No, I have tremendous Twitch envy. All of the amazing things that I'm seeing people do on Twitch. Let me name a few of them. Cozy Coding with Aaron Davey. You've got to check out Cozy Coding. Aaron was a guest on this channel. I mentioned Coding Garden with CJ. I know that Saint Plays. I think it's Saint Plays TV. Maybe somebody could put that in the chat. Kobe, who is a very dedicated viewer of the Coding Train streams on Twitch. And they're all, David Snyder worked on a project with Kobe, and at some point maybe I'll be able to get, they're working on that with the YouTube API, and it's one that I'll be able to show you. But so much amazing stuff. People are saying simplex noise. Aha, okay. Coming back to that, I have Twitch envy. But I've built this audience on YouTube. I'm kind of like an old fogey, and maybe it makes sense for me to be like, I'm the YouTube streamer. How's it going over there, kids on Twitch? Okay, boomer. Now, but no, I don't stream on Twitch. But I think about it often. Very often I think about streaming on Twitch. So the question was, how do I stay happy all the time? Nobody got my reference. Acting, thank you. Let me explain what this is you might notice from the title over here, this says Marching Squares Cabana. So while the, I hear people awake. I hear footsteps, the little pitter patter. Happy birthday! I'm live streaming. I think you know that already. I mean, that wasn't the dog and I'm waking people up. People still want me to actually, there's no answer to how do I stay so motivated and happy. You know how I stay so motivated and happy? It's people like you. It brings me joy to share this stuff with the world, with YouTube, with students, with friends, with colleagues, to discover, to learn. It makes me happy. I mean, I have sadness in my life. Things are hard. Things are also, I'm very lucky and privileged. We don't need to get into all this. Why am I getting into all this? But I really, honestly, I mean, that is a genuine answer. It's the chance to share and be part of a community. It's very hard these days to be so physically separated from that community. And I'm lucky that I already have this thing set up where I can, even though I'm just staring into like a camera, in a room by myself with waking up my children who are sleeping and starting to get warm in here because I don't have the air conditioning. I see thunderstorms coming. I really like the rain. In fact, I'm kind of excited if it rains because it makes a lot of noise. And I think that'll be an interesting, delightful sort of like background noise for this channel. Okay, cool. CJ says that answering questions and hanging out stream. By the way, did you notice how I can't seem to finish a thought? It is a little bit of a characteristic of mine that just goes throughout my entire life, but it's really, really exaggerated or brought out by the sort of like live streaming of talking and looking at the chat and thinking about this. I'm going to get back to what I was actually talking about, which is Marching Squares, Coding in the Cabana video. That is coming out very soon. You can actually find almost all of the code for it. One of my favorite examples is, I think it's this one. Let me just show it to you, which is using, and let me actually draw more stuff. And I know you're not seeing the code, but I can switch myself to over here. Oh, come on. Okay. Banner. I mean, they're the sponsor. They can have a banner. Okay, this is what I wanted to show. This is the Marching Squares algorithm with running with circles bouncing around the canvas. Ironically, I didn't actually program this during the Cabana video. I mean, this example will be released and it uses the exact same algorithm, just instead of running over noise, it's running over these circles. I think this is actually really a tremendous way of demonstrating it. It also is using interpolation, so the actual Marching Squares contours are much smoother, but there are just so many possibilities you can do with this algorithm that I think people will really I can't wait to see your community contributions. So even though the video probably won't be able to be released until next week, I will have a quick members only preview. basically my process is such, when the video is done, I order professional captions for it. So it's closed captions. While I'm waiting for the captions, I release it for the members of the coding train. And then once the captions come in, and that sometimes can take up to 3 or 4 days. Hopefully it will be faster. Once the captions come in, then I release it for the public. So anyway, but the code is all available currently on, so if you want to get a jump start on making, if you want to get a jump start on making your own version of it, you can, oh, that's weird. Anyway, there's a lot of the code examples are here in this GitHub repo, coding train / marching cubes. Marching squares. I have not done marching cubes, though I need to come back and do that at some point. So check this out. No, I can't, again, not used to my buttons. There we go. Check out this repo, and you can start playing around with the code right now. But let me, if you want to know about the algorithm, this was my main reference. So you can see, and I'll mention this, and this will be in the video, but it's Jamie Wong's article. This is from 2014 that goes through the math for the algorithm and shows the, and actually implements this metaball. So I felt I wanted to try to do something different in the video, which is why I chose to do it over OpenSimplex noise. But the metaball's way of visualizing the algorithm is quite fun, and then the interpolation. Okay. So, but I do need another topic. I should do a wheel spin for it today. I'm obsessed with wheel spins. But I do need another topic for the next Coding in the Cabana video, which is the whole point of me mentioning that it's going to be away in August, is I'm going to record a Coding in the Cabana video before I leave. And then, actually, I don't have a plan for what I'm doing in August, so we'll see if I really go away, but that's the goal. Somewhere local that I can drive and still be safely socially distanced with the family. But what was I saying? I don't have a topic yet for that Coding the Cabana video. My idea was to do Delaunay triangulation, and I kind of like, I have an example that I made years ago. I could pull it up right now, but I'm not going to. The problem is that I feel like I need a really long period of time. I mean, that's going to be at least an hour-long video. Maybe people don't care, and like a really long Coding the Cabana video would be enjoyable. But I try to keep those to like 20 to 30-minute projects. So we'll see. Generative color gradients with noise. I like that. I feel like the one thing that I want to do something that's a bit more unique. I feel like everything's so interrelated, but I feel like there might be a lot of that that is a little bit, hey, Christian, K. Weekman is here. I feel like that is perhaps a little redundant with a lot of the other videos that I made. Okay, he's not looking on us. I am looking at you, except I can't see you. I wish I could. Somebody will someday invent the cool magical thing where I can have this like giant screen behind the camera, like sort of like zoom Brady Bunch grid of everybody watching. That would be wonderful. Sieve of Eratosthenes, says Sam. Hey, Sam, thank you for your Coding Train membership. It is highly appreciated. I don't know if I ever gave you a random number when you joined. And why not now? Maybe it's the time for Sam, who I believe is a new member, because the purple, this dot icon is for a new member. And for new members, I like to assign you your own custom random number, because I do have a million of them. I don't have a million members. Got a million subscribers though, which is insane. 49,060. There you go, Sam. Are you programming today? In theory, yes. All right. I think the only other thing I wanted to mention, and let me go to youtube.com/thecodingtrain, and I wanted to mention that I am starting this one doesn't have closed captions. I am starting a new guest conductor series. I have had guest conductors on the Coding Train before. I never called them guest conductors. It's just a new term for it. I have a whole playlist of guests. CJ having been one of the guests. I am now featuring Black voices in tech as part of support for Black Lives Matter, the movement. Aaron Davey and Nelson from Amigos Code were the first two guest conductors. And a week from tomorrow, it looks like, if all goes according to plan, I will be bringing you the artist, Chrissy Brimage, who I did not know of before a couple weeks ago when Sai, who is producing this series, Sai, Coding Train Community Manager, is producing this series, introduced me to Chrissy's work. And Chrissy works with something called Blender and does a lot of work with 3D models. I think I could scroll around and look at her website here. So we're going to get a tutorial, a brief tutorial, and that's going to be a week from tomorrow. It was supposed to be tomorrow, but my fault, scheduling-wise, it didn't actually work out. So a week from tomorrow will be a Saturday morning with Blender live stream. So please tune in to that. I'll also be doing a fundraiser. I'm still working on setting that up, so I will announce that as well. That will be a fundraising live stream. Okay. Simon is telling me to look at the puzzle from yesterday. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Are you going to be around to help me when I get stuck? All right. All right. Let's get to some coding. Why don't we? Okay. So, oh boy. So there's going to be a lot of time if all goes according to plan. Actually, let me. It's fine. I can just do this. I want to have a good system for hiding my screen because if I'm going to use the YouTube API, I'm going to have to be really, really careful. I always try to be careful, but with a lot of things, I don't really care so much. If things slip through, I can regenerate or whatever. But like things like my email, my bank account, my YouTube channel, I really need to be careful with that. So. Austin is telling me to check out Stand Up Math's most recent video for a topic for coding in the Cabana. Okay. Stand Up Maths. Let's take a look. Is it this one, the almost impossible chessboard puzzle, or complex Fibonacci numbers? Both of these look super interesting, and I would love to watch them. I love stand-up maths. I hear little voices. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Did you all notice the name of Usain Bolt's new daughter? Olympia Lightning Bolt. Isn't that an awesome name? My daughter's name is Olympia. So that made me happy. Okay, 3 Blue 1 Brown also. The second most recent meant Austin. Okay, I'll take a look. Maybe could be some nice visuals there. Complex Fibonacci numbers. Okay. What I would like to sort of see, let's see what happens here, is I want to just kind of jump. Literally have not looked at this in, let's see, what are the dates on this? Since May 29th. It's like July now. I like have not looked at this since May 29th. I want to see if this still works because I want to like see if I can use the YouTube API. Actually, one of the reasons why I want to look at the YouTube API is Violet, who helps me. I think Violet is hopefully watching. I told Violet in the chat at one point. Violet had a really exciting idea of some things we could try to do to celebrate the 1 million subscribers, which I know happened a while ago, but I'm just way behind on everything. And so if I could possibly use the YouTube API to get a list of all of the subscribers' usernames, there might be like something we could do with that. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to look at the YouTube API today. I want to be able to one of the ideas I have is to create an overlay that members' names could sort of like pop up in like a thank you segment randomly while I'm live streaming. I want to see if I can, I know this is going to be like a big nightmare and this is why I have Twitch envy, but I would love to be able to interact in real time with the YouTube chat. Right now I know I could do that with Discord. So that's definitely a possibility. One of the actually, you know, I do. I wonder if I was thinking about the complex Fibonacci series. Just remind me, members in the Discord, remind me about. I mean, by the way, the Discord is open to the public. Anybody should remind me. I just we have a members only channel in there, which is why I keep saying that. Remind me about this Fibonacci, not the complex number thing, because I have some thoughts on that. I wanted to be able to interact with the YouTube chat because I think it would be fun for the YouTube chat to be able to control the hue lights or to interact with an overlay or just like for me to be able to like, you know, do stuff with that. So, so that's kind of the plan. So let me just at least see if this even works still. Terminal, no, I'm so, yeah, sure. You can update. Oh, I fixed this. Somebody gave me a really nice fix for this, and I forgot the command. I'm not going to worry about it right now. What am I looking for? Lights. All right, let's just see. Let's see if this still works. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It still works. Oh yeah. A code I wrote a month ago still works. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The code I wrote over a month ago still works. And I haven't looked at it since. That's amazing. So, now I just want to like make this into a server and then have a P5 sketch that I can like set the light color. Let's just do that. Can we do that? I know I said YouTube API, but I think this will be fun. Let's do that. Simon wrote me a comment, which I would say is exactly why I'm a little bit afraid of Discord API, straightforward. Twitch API, a bit of a pain. YouTube API, big, painful nightmare. Okay, let's take a look at this lights code, because I don't even remember how it works. And let me get it into a place where you can see it. And that font, I guess it's good to have a nice big font for you to be able to see. So I'm loading the node hue API. I'm using dot environment, so I have environment variables like the username. This is stuff that I want to keep secret because it's like it's how I'm actually accessing the hue lights, and I think probably you wouldn't be able to, you know, even with the username, like break into my local network here to control them. Well, that would be exciting if somebody did. And then I just call turn light on and run through this. And it's just got a little loop to go through every possible hue and set it. So let me see how, I feel like it should be not too difficult to turn this into a web server. Right? If I just use, and I know I have a lot of people watching who know this stuff better than I do. So, because then I could just create a route where I can receive an R, G, and a B value, and then I can have I mean, I probably would want to use WebSockets to be controlling it in real time, but that's more work for me right now. So let me just try running, making a quick Express server. I'm gonna go to, and I realize I'm kind of jumping in for anybody who's watching who's maybe a beginner with JavaScript. Maybe you've seen my P5 tutorials but haven't programmed ever in Node.js, or maybe the idea of server client is new to you. I would suggest, I'm sort of searching for Node Web API Coding Train because yes, this 8.1 Intro to Session 8 Building an API in Node, this is probably what I would suggest starting with. Also, the Working with Data and APIs series, I go through a lot of this in this series. So I might actually suggest that. So these two series both cover a lot of the sort of step-by-step tutorial stuff for what I'm just gonna like play around with right now. Okay, but let's go to Node Express. And there must be just like a hello world example, right? I mean, I probably could figure this out without it, but I just want like the basic example. I guess I could just go to one of my examples. Let's do that. Intro, data, and APIs. No. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to say coding train because I'm not that. Actually, this did come up. It's kind of amazing. That's a video of mine, but this is what I'm looking for. Let's go to module 2, I believe is the project. I think the data selfie app will have what I need in it. And I'm looking basically to do this. I don't need the database though. So I want to add, in addition to be able to control hue lights, I want to create a Express app. I'm going to listen at port 3000. I'm going to serve a static directory, and I am going to call it public, and I'm going to limit uploads to 1 megabyte. Unnecessary for what I'm doing right now, but I'm going to leave that boilerplate stuff in there. And then I just need one route. I'll use a get. And let's put this, I don't know really where it matters. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to call this, that route to be hue. And there's a request. How do I get the, like, let's say I have, my goal here is to have like R equals, G equals, like that's going to be, is it request.params? Like, are those the URL query arguments that come in? Are they .params? Somebody will tell me. Respond. Oh boy, there's some sort of crazy autocomplete going on. Respond, thank you. Acting. Thank you. Okay. That's. I just made up a function in Express. You could just say respond. Nope. Response.send, I believe is what it is. So let's see if this works. Node. Oops. Index. Listening. Localhost. 3000/hue. Acting. Thank you. And request.query. Let's see. Oh. Shoot. It was empty. First of all, let me not, while I'm testing, let me not have this turn light on function called. And so I'm being told it's request.query. Let's try that. Let me run the server again. Great, empty. Now let me try question mark R equals 255 and G equals 0 and B equals 0. Perfect. There we go. So that came into the server. So by the way, if this is new to you, this is how the web works. I mean, I'm not using RESTian routes here, which is I could also pull information from a URL by having slash this and slash that and slash the other. But these are called query string arguments, I think. I'm basically passing named variables, key value pairs, to the server this way. So now, if I just put a little P5 sketch, and this is my ridiculous way of creating a P5 sketch, where I'm going to make a new folder, I'm going to call it public, I'm going to make a new file. I'm going to call it index.html. I'm going to paste that in. And then I'm going to make a new file. I'm going to call it sketch.js. And I mean, I can, and then, where? What am I doing? Oh, I don't need the style sheet. And then sketch.js. I gotta turn this off. What, who writes these web APIs? SVG path seg line to horizontal abs. I mean, let's write a song. We should have a song. We should have a song called SVG path. Maybe I can get some music here. This is the SVG path seg line to horizontal abs. not really working the way I had imagined. Not size, create canvas. 400, 400. Function draw. Oh, I've got a real problem going on here. How do I change this? Oh, two. Oh, thank God. Everything's fine now. Background. Now let's see if so this is acting thank you, and if I just go to localhost 3000, there we go. I've got my P5 sketch. Great. So what I want to be able to do eventually is click on this P5 sketch and click on a color and have that set my hue lights behind me. Oh, interestingly, how do I create, in Photoshop when you have these color pickers, I mean, I guess if I keep the saturation and brightness constant, I could map all the hues over a grid. I guess I could use, I have two axes. So I could map maybe, should I map just like, maybe I'll keep saturation constant and I'll map hue and brightness to X and Y. Let's do that really quickly. So let's just say let's get rid of background. Let's say color mode, HSB, and then I want to look at every X. Oh, I gotta get rid of, gotta turn that autocomplete off for the default stuff. I've done that before, I just forgotten how. I gotta do every Y. I'm not sure if we're getting to the YouTube API, folks, but we will be taking a break in about 10 minutes. This is actually going to go pretty fast, I'm realizing. The question is, can I open this up to the public? I could use like ngrok maybe and run the server right from here. Create color picker. Oh, P5 has a create color picker function? Oh, but that's so boring. I want to make my own. All right, let's try it though. Create color picker. What is that? Oh, I've got an error. Oh, extra curly bracket? Oh, okay. So let's do this. Now, but can I get events off of this? Oh, I guess I gotta look. I did not know this was a thing in P5. Amazing. So create color picker position, color picker dot color. All right, let's definitely put this in. Can I get events? Like, can I get a changed event? Well, let's do this. Oops. Okay, background, color picker. Oh. So let's make that a variable. Color picker equals create color picker dot color. I might need to turn the air conditioning on, which will create a little bit of background noise, but I think we'll be fine. Where are we? Here we are. So if I now click here and I do this, and what do I do? Oh, oops, if I do this, I go here, and I just click out of it. Cannot read property mode of undefined. Was this wrong? I thought that's what the example said. Color picker dot color. All right, didn't I just do this exact example? Oh, what did I do wrong before? What did I have wrong? I wonder what I did wrong. Weird. Like, oh, because if I don't give it an initial color, it fails. You have to give it an initial color. That's interesting. It should probably have a default color, I would think, but that's fine. Somebody can, I don't know what the world of viewers of the Coding Train thinks, But reasonably, you could consider that a bug, perhaps. Let's give it a color. Let's just give it that. And let's see. There we go. And let's make this. I don't know why I feel like making that's much too much. I'm like crazy here. This is so ridiculous what I'm doing. Okay. So now, oh, there we go. Oh, so it's, okay, awesome. Oh, this is going to be fun. So now, okay, perfect. So now, and can I get an event like color picker dot input? Let's see if this works rather than having the draw loop. Yes. Okay, so that's great. So regular kind of DOM events, there's input and there's changed. I'm going to use input, and then I am going to say, let me just use changed right now and see what because that might only be when I like lift up the mouse. Oh, that one doesn't, or click, yep. So I'm going to do that just because I want to first get it to work kind of not in real time. I don't know if I'm going to need WebSockets for that. Oh, this is awesome. So now let me just see what that looks like. Console log color picker.color. I want to just see where those RGB values are. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you. I don't need the sound library. Let me just get rid of that. Okay, so now I'm going to change it to this color. And I get levels, maxes, array. There's not like an R property. I mean, it's fine. There's this object. Interesting. Are there functions like get red, get blue? I mean, I guess I'll just use the array. Levels 0, 1, 2. All right. Oh, but am I setting in my server, the way I had it work was setting hue, saturation, brightness. So I guess I will, if I, there's, the children would like some breakfast. They're not asking me, but I'm usually the breakfast cook. I don't know if you can hear them through my mic here. Let's see if I change this to color mode HSB. It says RGB. Mode RGB. How come it didn't change it to HSB? And I assume, by the way, in the hue, let me just look at the node hue API, because I can probably just change this to red, green, blue. That'll be easier. Node hue API. I have to turn, tell me if, let me know how bad that is sound-wise. I just turned the air conditioner on because it's very warm, very, very warm in this room. Okay, is this the Node Hue API I'm using? I think so. And I am using a light state, which is this thing. And on white, brightness, saturation, is there a saturation X, Y? Anybody see here where I can set it as an RGB color? I'm trying to think of what the logical way for me to do this is. Apparently you can set the color picker mode to HSB. How do I do that? Light state value, off, brightness, hue, saturation, X, Y. Oh, that's interesting. Color temperature, effect, color loop. Wow, there's all these other things. Transition time. Fascinating. RGB. So RGB, there we go. We'll set an RGB value. Perfect. So I can do RGB. So this is what I'm going to do. Set color. Actually, so I guess I want to do, let me make some of this like init color. Let me create a function just called init color. And let me, because I don't think I need to do this every time I change the light value. So let's call init color. And I guess this is a sort of silly way that I'm doing it, but I want to have access to this API variable because then I can write a function called, probably an async function called setColor to an RGB value. And then there, I would do this. State is new light state, RGB, RGB. And so I want the light to be on. And I suppose on RGB, and then set the state to that. And then, I guess I don't need console log light set to RGB. Okay, so light ID is, how did I set that before, light ID? Did I just have that hard coded? I don't understand where that comes from. Oh, I have it hard coded. Okay, great. I could probably turn on like the noise filtering, but I'm not going to bother with that right now. Ooh. I saw in the weather report that there's going to be thunderstorms all day long today, but I don't know if I don't, is that tropical? I saw also in the news that there's a tropical storm like forming off the coast of North Carolina. I wonder if those are related. Okay. Set color, async function, set color. So I think I'm good now. I call init color, and then when I get an, where is my route in the server? What happened to that other code? Oh, I have it up here. By the way, so hue for hue light, not for, so now I should have a, I can get RGB, RGB, and then I should be able to say set, and this can be an async function because then I can say await set color RGB, and then I can say, I'll just send back an object which sends back the R value, just sends back, I guess I can do something like status, success, and then send back the RGB values. So let's see if this even works. So now, if I rerun this server, and I go to here, but I want to go to /hue, now I'm about to hit enter. When I hit enter, we should see the lights turn to red. This is a good time to use this. Whenever I use this sound effect, it inevitably means it's not going to work. Ah! That was so cool! Okay, now let's change this to 150. Okay, it's hard for you to read these colors as being that different, but let's make it this color. There we go. Oh, this is wild. Oh, this is fun. By the way, I have a lamp here also that's changing color. I could probably put that like in front of the camera for you to see it, or like over here. Let's see, there's a nice spot right here. I could put a nice, much brighter lamp. Would that be worthwhile? Let's see. Does anybody care? I just want to make this as pleasant and exciting for you as possible. And so let me unplug this lamp. God, please don't knock things. Like, I'm sort of at risk of spilling coffee all over my computer right now. Like, what if I put this lamp here? That's not good. Hi, everybody. Do you see me? I have my iPad. I'll move that with the music cues. Let's put the lamp here. Okay, that's good. That's good. I know the light behind me changes, but come on, this is going to be much more dramatic and exciting. Nah, where do I plug this in? I don't have a plug. If I'm going to put my fingers here. I'm going to think really hard. Where's that plugged into? No, is there? Oh, there's a plug over here. Ooh, no extension cord. I need do I have an extension cord? Oh, this is going very well. Good planning, good planning, good planning. There is an extension cord there. What's plugged into the extension cord? Currently. Plugged in. Oh, no. That extension cord, I was about to go take an extension cord over there, which is very, 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 very clearly what everything is plugged into, including the computer that's allowing you to see me and listen to me right now. Okay. This is something I can accomplish. Wait, let's see. If I put it over here, it's going to be much closer to where the outlet is. But you can't. I have an idea. I can reach the outlet now. Okay, so the light is plugged in. You can't see it, but if I move myself over, there we go. Then I can put my iPad back. Don't spill the coffee. Don't spill. No. Okay. Oh, I just realized something. This is not light ID number 5. Oh no! I forgot that I had that hard coded in. Can I guess which light it is? Where's the light ID? You know, maybe it's 6. I guess it wasn't 6. Oh, this is such a fail. There is no light. 4? It's not 4. How did I figure out what the different lights were? How did I figure that out before? I think I went to like a special like console. Oh boy. Random. Lucky number 7. Lucky number 7? All right, I'll try lucky number 7. It is July after all. Did it change? Oh, I'm so sad. All right, I'm gonna, when I take a break, I will go and look. I think there's a thing that I can log into that has all the private information that will list all the different lights. So let me just put this down here for right now because I need to take a break in a minute. No, there's a hue lamp in the light. It's all that. Let's just get this to work because I want to take a break and do the brilliant puzzle. So let's go back to 5 and let's get it to now from the P5 sketch. I should be able to say, let's go back and look at this, pick a color, and we're seeing the levels are, I can get it out from the levels array. So let's do that. So RGB equal this. Let R equals RGB dot levels index 0. I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but this is what I'm going to do. Then I need the G and the B. 1, 2. Then I'm going to say load JSON slash hue question mark R equals R and G equals G and B equals B. Okay. And now, and then I should say, I should get a callback like color set. And let's write that function separately. And let's just console log the response. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, that's, I always forget that I can do this. So I think this is like that object destructuring sort of thing. Let's try this. Const, and it doesn't have to be const. I'm very inconsistent about my use of equals RGB.levels. Does that work? I love that if that works. And in fact, I can be even insaner, if that's a word, and just do this. Does this work? Does this work? All right, let's see. Okay, we are going to pick. Keep an eye on the lights behind me. What color are they now? They're green. So let's get them to be a nice, bright, like pink. I'm going to click here. I'm going to say my little hue light prayer. Say a little hue light prayer. Ah! Why did they turn? Was that just an effect? Hold on, I have to turn around and actually look at them. That was exciting, it worked. I saw them when I looked in the camera like they flashed white, but I can't tell if that was just an artifact of, yeah, they flash. Why did they flash a different color before they changed? Is that part of the hue behavior, or is that a bug in my code? Oh, because I have the on. So I should set the light on in init color. So I should set it to be on here. I can just do this. So now, if I rerun the server, now it shouldn't do that. I should be able to just say this. No, it's still flashed. I assumed, did I keep it in there by accident? Oh, because it's a new light state? No. Set light state, no. Why does it flash? Huh. I wonder why that is. Well, let's, one thing I wanted to change, it works. One thing I wanted to change is, so clearly I can also do something here like this, right? This should work also. Boy, my auto format is really, really excited about putting the object properties on different lines. There's something called transitions in the document. Yeah, do I need to, let's look at that very briefly. Actually, let's not look at that. Well, let's look at that. Node hue API. Light state. Oh wait, but actually I wonder if, well, is that part of the light state? Transition time. transition slow, transition fast, transition instant. Let's try that. Let's try, does this how I would do it? P5. What color are they now? Let's go to red. Oh yeah, that worked. Transition instant. So setting the default transition, that's weird, but it is what it is, right? No flash. Let me check. Perfect. Oh, awesome. Okay, so now I should be able to change this to, let's see. I mean, again, I think it probably makes more sense to use what am I trying to say here? WebSockets, because if I want to have this sort of continuous connection where I'm kind of dragging the mouse around and setting a color. But let's just see even if it works with a sort of like one user, local server. I'm going to change the event to input. And now I'm looking. Ooh, it looks like it's having a little trouble. Oh, no, I'm just not in the, It's hard for me to tell if this is working. Yeah, it's freaking out a little bit. I think probably I need to do like WebSockets or something, but because probably the requests aren't, I probably shouldn't allow myself to send another request. Look, it's just doing this continuously. It's like behind, maybe. Whoa, this is crazy. Like it's sending so many requests. Okay, timeout. So I got to put a limit on it. I see. That's why it's freaking out. Let's just see if I can. I mean, again, WebSockets would be the right thing here. But I think what I could do is I could have a variable like next color is true. So I'm only going to call load JSON if next color is true. So I'm just going to use a little flag variable just really quickly. And when I get a response, I can set next color is true, but as soon as I'm going to ask, I'm going to set next color is false. So now I'm kind of slowing down my calls to the server. I'm only calling to the server when I get a response. After I get a response back. So let's see if this helps things. Yeah, you can see the console is not getting overloaded now. Yeah, and it's working. I just want to look at it in real life. Wow, this is totally fun. Cool. So now I have full control from P5.js. And obviously I should also, it would make much more sense for me to put this here, and no need for a draw loop. So now also you can see the color up top. As I change it here, it changes the hue lights. And if I just knew what the light ID was for this one, it would also change. Yeah, WebSockets keeps an open connection. Okay, so yes, the goal is to see if I can use the YouTube API to control the lights. We'll see. I'm going to take a break because I want to tell you about the sponsor of the coding train, Brilliant. Give me a moment here because I am the kind of person who super prepares. Let's go to the website, brilliant.org. Oh, I definitely want to log in. New computer. Good work, everybody. This is riveting. Riveting live streaming. I'm now I'm looking at my phone. I'm getting all sorts of messages. Let me get my login for Brilliant. And here we go. Oh my God, this password is insane. I also, okay. I do use a password manager. The thing is, this coding train login to this computer is new and I haven't installed everything. So I just have to do everything with the most slow way possible. Let's see if that works. And okay. Okay. Save. Why not? So Simon, is corner connection the one you're telling me to do? I don't have the chat up anymore. I'm such a mess here. But everything is going to be fine in a second. By the way, a solar liner is telling me that I need to throttle request because there's rate limiting in the Hue API side as well. That's good to know. Okay. So let me tell you about Brilliant for a moment. So I talked at the beginning of the live stream about Brilliant. It's a site that I love. I'm always looking for inspiration for things to learn, for material for my courses that I teach, for coding challenges that I could do, and Brilliant is just like a treasure trove of this stuff. So I know a lot of people are looking for online math and science resources right now, and maybe you're a student looking to, or a professional brushing up on cutting edge topics, or maybe you just want to understand the world better. Check out Brilliant. So you can add some learning structure to your day. You can set a goal, and you can just do a little bit every day because it has these like wonderful interactive challenges and courses. It's a problem-solving based website with a hands-on approach. There's over 60 interactive courses in math, science, and computer science. The puzzles will surprise you and expand your understanding of the modern world. And all of Brilliant's courses have storytelling, code writing, interactive challenges, and problems to solve. So, a couple courses that I would really recommend you check out. One is the Brilliant Neural Network course. You can see this interactive essay in a sense of like explaining how neural networks work, where you can sort of like draw and watch the weights and connections actively change through this MNIST digit recognition example. I mean, this is actually also like, for me, when I see stuff like this, I think like, oh wow, this would be a wonderful thing to learn how to program in processing or P5.js. Like, could I create this kind of interactive demonstration on my own? Another course that I think people would be really interested in is the programming course, and it's in Python. So, you know, on Coding Train, I don't really program in Python except on very, very rare occasions, but one of the most frequently asked questions in the comments is, where can I learn Python? And so I've been kind of going through this course and really enjoying it. You can see how like you can actually just write code right there in the lessons, and it has written explanations and checkpoints and all that stuff. So take a look at those courses. You can sign up for free right now, and the daily puzzle is available to you. But if you want to get full access to everything in Brilliant, you can sign up for a premium subscription. And if you go to, let me come back to here with, this, oh, nope, here with this, brilliant.org/codingtrain, you will get, the first 200 people to sign up will get 20% off of a premium subscription. You can also see I have premium. One of the nice things you can do is you can, what's a good birthday present for my daughter who's 9? She can use my premium account, to be frank. But if I wanted to give it to somebody who wasn't in my immediate family, who I would gift them this account. Maybe she should have her own account because she's young. I don't know if she's using the computer. Anyway, I don't need to figure out what I'm buying her as a present today. But Brilliant.org is a great present for a friend or family member who's interested in learning. Okay. It's the A surprising shortcut one. Oh, that's today's puzzle. I want to do this one because toggle tags puzzles are solved with logic. All right, let me look at this one because Simon really wants me to do it. If you've ever watched a duck swim furiously upriver without appearing to move, or a seagull fly directly into a gale without getting anywhere, you already have an idea about the relative velocity. Oh, velocity, that's a thing that I do on the coding train. Relative to you, the duck or the gull doesn't seem to be moving very much at all. Right, relativity, but relative to the water or air, they're moving pretty quickly. Which viewpoint is the right one? Are they moving stationary? Doesn't even matter. Okay, I'm not going to do a dramatic reading of all of this. Simon, you're going to help me, right? See, this is what I love, all these like interactive. Okay, so I see. Reference for the water, swim speed, water frame. Okay. Ooh, whoa, look at this. Flow field. See, all this is so connected. Hi, Austin. Wow, Austin, I've not seen you in a very long time. Welcome. Small ferry boat. Oh, I have no idea. Takes hikers between 2 points on opposite banks of a swiftly flowing river. The current is the fastest in the center. I don't know if I totally understand this. And gradually becomes slower near the edges. The decrease on either side is symmetric about the center of the river. So that means the current, so I assume this isn't the correct answer because because it seems like, well, wouldn't it just be fastest if you stay C, the center the whole time? If you want to get across the fastest. To minimize the time of the trip, variety of different routes. The speed of the boat relative to the water is constant. Oh, but the angle that the boat makes with the current varies. The ferry operator finds that for the current, this one's hard. It's got 3 difficulty spikes. I don't understand this one. The ferry operator finds that for the current today, one of the routes shown above is faster than all the other routes. Which of these routes gets the boats across the river in the least time? All right. Maybe we can do phone a friend here. I think I'm missing a key element of the challenge. Because why wouldn't it just be fastest going directly across if the current is fastest in the center? And what's the difference between A and D? Because those look symmetric. Oh, the current is pointing down. Oh, I see. The center is over here. I'm fundamentally misunderstanding this completely. Got it. So now my intuition is telling me that it certainly wouldn't be D. We can eliminate D, right? So it's going to take us way out of the way. We can eliminate C, unless we can't really eliminate C. Could that still be the best? But intuition is saying something about A. Do you not want to go against the current? So actually, we can't eliminate D because D is going to allow us to go with the current to increase our velocity. Can I write a simulation? I could do a simulation of this. I honestly have no idea what the answer is, and I'm very tempted to just click on the explanations, but I'm going to happily be willing to get this one wrong. Think brachistochrone. I don't even know what that is. Brachistochrone. Oh, brachistochrone curve. Ooh. In mathematics and physics, a brachistochrone curve from the ancient Greek brachistos chronos, meaning shortest time, is the curve of fastest descent, is the one lying on the plane between point A and a lower point B, where B is not directly, below A on a bead which slides frictionally. Okay. So it's a cycloid. Oh, yeah. So we want to go fastest at the beginning. Okay, this would lead me to believe, based on this is really cool. So this is definitely something I would love to create a P5 sketch to simulate. This would lead me to believe D is the answer. Brachistochrone. I thought that was a dinosaur. Brachistochrone dinosaur. No? The good dinosaur. Okay. Brachiosaur. That's a dinosaur, right? Brachiosaurus. Yeah, it's kind of got like a Is that connected because its curve is like that? Or am I just totally imagining this? There's an excellent YouTube video by Vsauce on the Brachistochrone curve. Brachistochrone Vsauce. Okay. All right, I'm not going to watch this right now, but I definitely want to do this as a P5. Oh, and look, it's even got with Don't Troy with Adam Savage. They built one. This is so. I can't believe I don't know about this. This is wild. And I see a 3 Blue 1 Brown video about this. I really. All right, so let's just go with D. And hit submit. Okay. Oh, explanation. I was wrong. So B will waste time at the beginning because it's moving it. A. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Your animation is wrong. Wait. What happened here? Where am I? The answer is A. So I just was thinking about it. Those diagrams tricked me. But it's like gravity pointing down, the current. All right, let's look at. I don't know that this explanation is correct. Everybody's discussing it. Let's keep going. Okay, to visualize, I use Desmos to make up functions. These are the trajectories of the 4 routes defined by color. This is the force of the current in the function of the x position of the ferry. Consider there's no current, the ferry still behave the same way. Then subtract the 4 trajectories from that function. The blue curve is actually a straight line. This means by using the blue route A, the ferry uses the strategy of constantly orienting the same way. The second explanation after this one is just so amazing. The second hint is that the current is not the same gradient as the river current. Interesting. Follows a straight path until it turns right. Right. Yeah. It's got to turn. It's got to turn and then go against the current. I see. So A, it gets all of this speed, and then just really, it like goes up to be able to like maximize the current right here. That sort of is my intuition. All right. If anybody, so first of all, you can submit your own explanation here. If anybody, I'm looking at you, Simon, or anybody else wants to make a P5 demonstration of this using like my nature of code examples, I would love to see that. And I think people are in the chat really discussing this in an amazing way. So Simon's about to tell me which explanation he's talking about, but I want to go and just do the other challenge because let's take a look at it. Let's try one more, although I should probably keep moving on. But I want to see if I have another chance to get one right. Because this one, how many daggers? 2. This is my level. I'm at level 2. Okay. Toggle tags puzzles provide a list of constraints that the characters in the puzzle need to satisfy. Read on for some examples or jump straight to the puzzle below. Okay, so 5 friends, Ivy, Jade, Kurt, Laura, have gone out to a game together. So there's an even number of purple caps. So all of these conditions have to be met. Sorry, you might not be able to see this. All these conditions happen to be met. So like if Kurt is wearing a purple cap, then I would have to click on Kurt. I can't click on Kurt. Oh, right, but it's now showing me, it's stepping me through. Okay, all right, let's just go to the, let's go to the puzzle. Okay, in this challenge you need to determine the contents of each treasure chest as well as whether each chest is labeled with a true or false statement. Each chest has a statement written on it. One of the 4 statements is false and the other 3 are true. So I have to pick false for one of them and the other are true. The chest that contains only gold coins is labeled with a true statement. So if this one is true, this one can't be, this one can be true. Okay. So exactly one chest contains each of the following. So these are unique. The true and false labels are accurate given what, well, of course, given what the statement claims. Okay. So let's just try sorting this out. What can I use first? The chest that contains only gold coins is labeled with a true statement. So which ones? Chest A contains a mix of gold and silver coins. Oh, how many solutions does this puzzle have? Okay. Oh, this is tricky. Okay. I'm a little bit lost here. One of the 4 statements is false. The other, okay, so let's just figure out, let's say this one is false. That means these have to be true. Okay, I'm just going to go through these one at a time. I'm using the brute force method. So if this is true, then this chest contains no gold coins. That's false. So it has to be either the mix or this. And if this is true, chest A contains a mix, then it has to be the mix. Okay? This chest contains no gold coins is true, so it can be the silver or the rock. Oh, but this contains the, nope, so this one cannot be the false. Already, if that's the false, then this has to be the mix, so this cannot be the false. So this one has to be true. So let's say this one is the false. Well, this contains the, that can't be. So if this is true, this has to be false. So this is true, so this has to be the false one. I figured out the true and false. This is the only possible scenario. So now if this is true, then this has to be this. Oh, but it contains no gold coins. So if this is true and this is true, no, one of these has to be false. I think the answer is going to be, did I make a mistake here? B, people are saying B is false. All right, so these can't, so first of all, these both can't be true, right? It can't be that this contains no gold coins and we're saying that chest A contains a mix of gold and silver. So one of these has to be false. I already said if this one is false, there's no possible solution. What if this one is false? Chest A contains a mix. Okay, let's try it. It contains no gold coins. So this could be either the silver coins or the rocks. But these are true. So this also has no gold. So this one has to, so either this has to be the silver or this has to be the silver. So this one has to be a mix. This can't be the mix. So this could be all gold. No gold. The chest that contains only gold coins is labeled with a true statement. No. It's got to be 0. I mean, maybe I didn't go through this as thoroughly as I needed to. Let's see if I can get one right today. I'm going with 0. I got it right. There is only one chest with the false statement. Reading the statements of chest C and D, it is clear that only one of them can be true. But didn't I say that about A and D? Well, right. That's also true. Anyway, I got it right. Thank you, everybody. All right, I got to take a short break. I said I was only going to go until 10, but what time is it now? It is 9:30. So I'm going to take a short break. If you want to sign up for brilliant.org, go to brilliant. If you want to sign up for Brilliant, go to brilliant.org/codingtrain. You can do that while I take a short break here. You can put your own answer or explanation to any of these and tweet it at me at Schiffman. I'd love to see it, especially if you make a P5 version of either of them. Yeah, I will go. Let's try to get back. Let's see if we can get the YouTube API working before I go. What was I going to say? That's what I'll do when I come back and take after a break. So sign up and you may have your breakfast. Something in the chat is telling me that video and voice is so delayed. I don't know. Let me know if that's true for everyone. And I'm just going to be doing a little comment moderation here. Come on, people. Thank you, Austin, who got to it before I could. Intermission starting now, about 5 minutes, everybody. Hi everyone, just a couple more minutes. I'm trying to find the hue light for that lamp ID. Almost there. I'm still trying to find it. I really want to find it. It's coming. I'm working on it. Okay, here we go. I think. Sensors. I can show you what I'm doing in a second here. I've got it. I've got it. Dimmable 18. I've got all the numbers. Hallway. Gotta find. I'm so close. 13. So close. I'm looking through all the lights. A little more music here. Here we go. Hold on. This is me. This is my intense concentration music. I guess I can put my camera on. I'm finding the ID for this lamp. Just give me a minute here. If I look at my Hue app, and I go to Coding Train lights. There's two lights. What's the other one called? Color CT. Color CT. Color CT. ID number 2. All right, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking with me here. Thank you to Brilliant for their sponsorship of the Coding Train. If we go to light ID number 2, and by the way, what I did is This is a function which I can just go to api.configuration get all, and then this will list every bit of information about all of the lights. And I just looked up the ID. I'm just a little bit worried there's some private information in there. There probably isn't. That's why I'm not showing it to you, but I'm going to comment this out now. And there already, you just saw a little bit of it. I don't think there's anything in there. Okay. That's the local IP address of the light, which of the bridge, which I don't think will give you any information. And now we're going to go to localhost 3000, and there we go. Gloria, come here. Come here. Can you guys see her? Come on up. Can you just say hi? There she is. There's a little dog. Good girl. I know you want to go for a walk. We'll go for a walk soon. Okay, I have to take her for a walk. Hopefully it's not going to thunderstorm. Okay, I already took her. I took her at 6 a.m. this morning, so it's about time. Getting close. Okay, this is working. It's not nearly as exciting as I thought it would be because this light isn't really showing up. I can't get as much as I thought it would be. Let's just see if I can get both. So what would I do if I want to do light ID 2? What if I do this? Light IDs 2 and 5. Let's just adjust the code to light state. Well, I'm going to be, and then I can do for let I equal 0. I is less than light IDs dot length. I plus plus. I'm sure there's a nice for each or for of loop that I could use. And then we can say light IDs index I. And let's see what happens here. Now, are they doing both of them? Well, what happened to the other one? What happened to the other one? Light IDs length. Oh, I didn't restart the server. I forgot I'm not using node mon. There's a node module called node mon or node monitor which will restart the server. Light ID is not defined. Where's that? Light IDs, light IDs, light IDs. Oh. Let's be lazy about this here. Oh no, let's do it correctly. Let's do the same thing to turn them both on. Light IDs, index I. All right, come on everybody, here we go. Very exciting moment here on the coding train. And now, interesting, there's a little bit of a delay, right? Because it takes a minute to do, or takes a millisecond to do one or the other. What's cool is what you can't see is like it's also changing on my phone. You can't really see that. But like the app is like actually active. There you go. If I go like to like a dark blue, see dark blue, all the way to a red. That's kind of cool that it's doing that too. Okay, so the goal for today was maybe to actually get the YouTube API to also control the lights. I think I'm going to allow myself to go to 10:30. Let me just send a little text to my. I wanted to also make a special like birthday thing for my daughter. I'm just not going to get to that. But let's just see if I can at least get a kind of hello world thing going. If I go back to my to-do list here, and I've got another 1 or 2 more live streams in me this month. So I feel good about where I am with the hue lights for my projects. I want to do more with GPT-2. The Twitter bot stuff is on this list as well, although that's really going to come in the fall. But there's plenty more I could do with the Discord bot stuff. But let's see if at a minimum I can get started with looking at the YouTube API today. And again, there's a major problem with me doing this in a live stream, which is that I'm at serious risk of exposing some kind of private key to communicate with YouTube and do things like just like delete every video on my channel. So I hope that no one watching would do that, but I know that the internet is a scary and treacherous place. So I'm going to be really careful and try, and in many cases, just keep you in this view. But let's see how this goes. So I have never used, actually, I don't know, that's not entirely true. I haven't anytime recently looked at the YouTube API, so I'm really doing this fresh. I mean, one thing I could do is I could use a different YouTube channel to experiment. Maybe that's what I should do. CJ, you want to let me use your channel? No, I'm just kidding. So I wonder if I could create a channel under this Google account, which is just like let's try that. Because I'm logged into the Google account associated with daniel@thecodingtrain.com, which is an email address you can use to reach me, although I barely ever read those emails. Try info@thecodingtrain.com, because that's read by other people who work on the Coding Train. Second account, another browser. So let's see what happens if I just go to YouTube right now. Like, do I have a channel with this account? It's funny, I have premium with this account, which is sort of funny, which now I'm just realizing I have 2 YouTube premium accounts. But this is not, like, I'm subscribed. I'm not the code, so this is good. So let's see. I do have a channel. If I go to YouTube Studio, okay, hold on. Is this account a manager? No. Perfect. Okay, so I can freely show this to you. Because this is YouTube Studio. This is a channel that has 1 subscriber and no videos. Let's go under videos. No videos. Perfect. So this is what I'm going to do. This is much lower risk. I'm going to, and I could probably, am I able to live stream from this channel? Probably not. I probably haven't done enough. Is it /live streaming? Get started. All right, let's verify my account. I'm going to run a simultaneous live stream from the webcam. Text me the verification code. I'm putting in my phone number. Oh my God, and I just couldn't see it. So not revealing my phone number. This is good. I'm getting the verification code. Hopefully. Got it. Submit. Okay, my YouTube account is now verified. I'm going back to live streaming. Get started. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Oh, ready in womp womp. Ready in 24 hours. All right. What if so I won't be able to interact with a live chat today, but that's fine. I just want to get the basics. Maybe I should upload at least one video. So what I can do is open up QuickTime. I mean, I have open Broadcast Studio, but let me just do it this way. To movie recording. We could try the Tom Scott thing. Ooh, oh my God, I look terrifying. We could try the thing where we based on the view count, change the title or comments or something. So let's see. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Let's record. Hello? Let's just use the microphone. Hello? I don't know why there's no, oh, is this? Hello? I don't know why there's no audio, but I don't care. Oh, and it just froze. There we go. Now there's audio. Okay. Hello? Oh, why am I getting audio feedback in my ear? Let's try this again. Hello? Hello. Okay, better. Hello, welcome to a test video. Oh, no, this is the camera. Hello, and welcome to a test video. Oh, no, it's way too close up of my mouth. Try this again. Delete. Okay, last chance. Got to get this right. Hello, and welcome to. Oh, where's my train whistle? Shoot. maybe I'll just read random numbers in this video. Where did I put all that stuff? This is how it goes on the coding train. It takes me like an hour just to record my test video. Oh, here it is. I don't know where the whistle is, though. I lost the whistle. Here we go. This is the last time I'm doing this. All right. Comment, yeah, okay. Hello, welcome to the first video ever on the Coding Train Random Number channel. In this video, I will read you a random number, 47,505. Thanks for watching, everybody. Okay, let's see. Do I need to trim off the beginning here? All right, let's play this. All right, can I do that one more time? I'm like upset. But what if this video like takes off in some weird way? Yes, no, these are, that's not the official coding train whistle that I used to make sound. These are just test whistles for as member rewards, but I lost access to my laser cutter, so I can't make them. All right, we're gonna do this one more time. Now that I've rehearsed this. Close anyway. Delete. Cancel. Delete. This is ridiculous. This is the most insane thing that I've ever done. Why am I paying so much attention to this? Okay. Okay, here we go. Hello and welcome to the Coding Train Random Number channel. In today's video, I bring you the random number 14,622. Thanks for watching, everybody. All right, that was much better. Let me just trim out the beginning. Okay, now we save this video. And now we will go to Studio, and we're going to upload this video. Where did I save that? Here we go. Oh, can I just drag it? Can I select it? I don't know what's going on here. Okay, we're uploading this video, and we're calling this, I forgot what the random number was, but whatever. This is a test. Next. It's not made for kids, I guess. Next. No, next. Publish. Public. Publish. Okay. Now we should be able to go to here and watch this video. Hello and welcome to the Coding Train. All right, so if people want to try to find this video, you can find it here. This is what I want to do. I mean, I've got just a half an hour left here. I've really got to go at 10:30. What I would like to do is I could like auto upload videos for every random number in the book. I'd have 1 million videos, each just with me reading that. There's a lot of really awesome possibilities here. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the community contributions. Oh, I'm the worst. 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 Or maybe I'll do that at the end, just as a quick thing to celebrate the end of this live stream. Okay, so now, YouTube API Node.js. Okay, so use this wizard to create or select a project in the Google's developer console. So next live stream, I'll be able to like play with the chat. Let's see. I have read and agreed. Okay. I read these before, because I read these before. Agree and continue. Oh, a new project named My Project. But what if I want to name it? Hello? Enabling API, sorry. Okay. Select a project. My project. Can I please make a new project? Fine, that's fine. Can I rename the project? It bothers me that it's called My Project. New project. Coding, train, test. Create. Okay. And all right, now continue. Ooh, free trial is waiting. Activate now to get $300 credit to explore Google Cloud products. Okay, go to credentials. So this is definitely the danger zone here for me to be like, but I'm totally much less worried about it now. I mean, obviously people can wreak havoc on that channel, but so let me just, before I click go to credentials, let me switch to here. Okay. Doesn't look like anything yet that I need to be worried about. So find out what kind of credentials you need. So I definitely want the YouTube data API. All right, fine. Where will I be calling the API from? Web browser, web server. Let's go with web server. I mean, I might like to do it from web browser, but let's go with web server right now. What data will you be accessing? Public data. So this could be, this could certainly be what I start with, just public data. But let's do the user data. Because ultimately, I'm really going to want my specific user data. Get your credentials. What credentials do I need? Set up OAuth consent screen. Okay, boy, what a pain this is. So let's do this. OAuth consent screen. Choose how you want to configure and register your app, including your target users. You can only associate one app with your project. All right, let's do this right now. This will help. So one of the advantages of me doing this, which I really should switch my channel to this, is I have a G Suite, the codingtrain.com organization. The actual channel is just under one of my other Google accounts. But I think this will help me be protected because if I keep it with internal, I guess. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, so let me hit create here. Oh my God, this is seriously? The coding train test. Is it going to make me do internal? That's fine. Scope, email profile, add scope. Do I need more scope? I want YouTube. Is that a scope? Yeah. So I want YouTube data. I think I want all of this. Upload. I'm going to select all of the YouTube stuff. Add. Okay, add all the YouTube stuff. Your current per minute token grant rate limit is 100 grants per minute. Okay, this seems fine. I guess I'll use the defaults. Authorized domains. That's probably something I should use. Let's just do save. I'm going to hit save. Anybody have any? Don't show your API key. Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay. Got it. This should be good. Let's go to credentials now. Create credentials. So this is definitely where, let's see. Add credentials. At the top of the page, select an email address, enter a product name, select create credentials, select OAuth client ID. Select the application type other, enter the name YouTube Data Start API Quick Start. Okay, download. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to follow these steps, but I'm going to follow these steps just in this view. I mean, I'm still protecting the API key, but I'm not as worried about it. I'm going to read to you what I'm doing. Add credentials, select OAuth consent screen. OAuth client ID. Okay. Name. Enter the name YouTube Data API Quick Start. So let me do that. So I did that. And then what else does it want me to do? Select the application type other and click OK. I don't see that, but I don't know, maybe I'm going to need some help here. Highly recommend Corey Schaefer's video. He made a really good video about this. Corey Schaefer, YouTube. I don't know why my caps lock is on. Python YouTube API, getting started. Okay, I'm going to take a look at this. Thank you. But what I'm confused about here is I'm adding credentials to my, I did that, create an OAuth. I just refresh? I don't know, like maybe I need to hit refresh. Oh, okay. Create. Okay, great. Oh, there we go, client ID. There's this secret one. That's great that I'm showing this to you. Let me regenerate it. I'm sure there's, I'm going to delete this one. I'm trashing that one. Well, maybe you got it fast, but I've now deleted it. And then I'm going to do create credentials again. OAuth client ID, web application, YouTube Data Quick Start API, create, and now I've got it. And what I'm going to do, okay. So you can't. I'm happily going to bring this back because you can't see the full thing, and I'm also going to hit download here. So this is what's important. I think there's the client ID. There's also the client secret. So even with the ID, you wouldn't be able to hack into the channel. But I'm going to click download. So now everything in this file, client secret.json, I definitely. I definitely don't want you to see it. Let's trash this one. I don't know what just showed up on preview there, but let's delete it. And I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make another one and download it without showing you. Okay. Boy, this is very challenging. Create credentials. OAuth client ID. I'm going to say web application. YouTube Data API Quick Start. Create. OK. Download. I now have that file, which I am going to really attempt to not show you. And I'm going to close this. So hopefully now I have my file. So I should be able to create a new project. Just calling this YouTube API test. And I'm going to go into that. Let's make a node project. And let's follow these instructions. So npm install Google APIs. You don't need the -- save anymore. Okay, and npm install Google Auth library. Then I want to, hopefully, without showing you, I want to, let me deal with this client secret file. So I've got my client secret file in the YouTube API test. So just to show you, I have the client secret in this file, clientsecret.json, which I will not be showing you. I am now going to, open up the code and not click on client secret and not click on client secret. But just to be sure, I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to create a new file called index.js, which that is the file I'm editing, not client secret, not client secret, not client secret. Now let's go, I don't know, let's just copy paste all of this. Oh my God, seriously? This is the quick start. It's a lot of code here. Let's copy all this. Well, I'm going to have to really parse through this to understand it better. I think I'm having a real hard time reading my code with the font this big. So let's go to like 28, which I think this is still plenty big for people to see, but it's going to be a lot easier for me to look at right now. So I don't know, I'm just going to try running this. Client secret credentials installed client secret. So how come I didn't get that? Where is it trying to get it from? Where is it loading it? Credentials. Oh, read file client secret.json. Isn't that right though? Client underscore secret. Why would this not have worked? I've got everything here. Hold on, let's comment out. Content. Well, I don't want to console log the content because then you're going to see it. Is there a directory that it's like reading? Oh, token directory. Token path. YouTube Node.js quick start. What? But all I'm trying to read is this file right now. Like, I don't, .credentials. Hold on, let's just make sure it's reading the file. Okay, it's reading the file fine. So it's something, so YouTube Node.js quick start.json, and you need a .credentials folder. I must have missed a step. If modifying these scopes, delete your previously saved credentials at .credentials. How come I don't have this file? Authorize, read file token path. What did I miss? There's someone who's CJ is telling me I made a write-up of how to get live chat messages I do not use the Google NPM module, just HTTP requests. Oh, that's cool for me to see. Okay, so I will look at that later, but I'm going to, I want to get this working, but I'm confused why, it doesn't explain what this file is and why there's a .credentials store. I mean, I got an error. Let's try this. Bummer. I thought maybe it would like say what some of the common errors are. I'm so confused. Nobody is telling me, is there a download? There is a download, but it's just this file. It's just this file, API samples. But like, what is this file? It's not, I don't understand what this file is. I mean, it's going to create this, right? It should be creating that file. Let's see what the actual error message I got is. I didn't look at it too closely. So let me put this back in. Cannot read property client secret of undefined. Index line 33. Okay, so let's actually authorize. Oh, okay, so that, all right, there's something wrong with the file. Okay. Let me go back to here, and I'm going to look at that file, client secret. Client ID, oh, it's under web. So I think the file is formatted differently than the tutorial. That's what it is. Credentials, so hold on. I know what to do here. This is super annoying because the example is out of date and I can't show it to you without, yeah. So it's not credentials.installed client secret, it's credentials.web.client secret. So the example is wrong, and I just need to make sure I don't show any of this again. So let me go back to here. It should be credentials.web, web, and web. I think there's a redirect. I didn't actually check. Hold on. Back to here. Let me look at client.secret again. Web, what is this one looking for? It's looking for web.redirect URIs. And I do not have that. I didn't set one up. So maybe it won't care. Let's see if it doesn't care. Like this is null. So, and let me close this. Ooh, the rain is starting. Okay. So what I did here, we're going to see if this fixes it, is it's actually stored in the file under .web. I could have renamed the JSON file, but and then I don't have a redirect, so I'm going to see what happens if that's left undefined. And then CJ is also telling me that the method does not require OAuth and just requires an API key, which I like. So I probably should have looked at that in advance, and maybe I could go look at that. But now that I've got not very much time left, and I haven't even I didn't get to making a Parrot P5 sketch. Maybe I will though really quickly before I go. Let me just see what happens here. Token path is not defined. Oh, why did I uncomment these? Okay. Authorize at this URL. Ah! Missing required parameter, redirect URI. What? Can I just make that the codingtrain.com? So can I just make this? Can I just do that? Redirect URI mismatch does not match the one. All right, so I've got to go actually add that in. Wow, this is crazy. Where was I? Console. Let me just go back to here for a second. Wow, this is what a nightmare. So if I go back to this one, and I am adding a redirect URI, which is just thecodingtrain.com. So just so you see, I can't show this to you because it's got the client ID and the client secret on this page, but I'm just going to show you very briefly what I'm doing. So I'm adding an authorized redirect URI here and hoping that that does the trick. Oh no, okay. So hopefully that does the trick. And let me go back to, let me close this page. And let me go back to the code. This is so sad. The redirect URI in the request does not match the ones authorized. To update the authorized redirect URIs, let me go here. I'm going to go directly to this link. It's there. It's an authorized redirect URI. Look, there it is. It's there. Like, does it want me to have one that's like without that? Of course. Now I have both of them. You're using the wrong OAuth flow. You're currently using the one that expects a user to sign into Google account. The redirect URL sends the verification code to your server, and the server, oh, you need to redirect to localhost, blah, blah, whatever. Okay. Oh, I see. Maybe I need to actually do something for real. It can't contain URL fragments, relative paths, or wildcards, and can't be a public IP address. To this path. So it needs to be a path to the server? If you just want the YouTube API, you don't need OAuth. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm learning. It needs to be a URL from which the request is made. So it just could be like, in other words, it should just be something like this. Is this right? Or it has to be localhost is what 6C is telling me. Remove the last slash. Oh. Oh, it must be HTTP or HTTPS. Okay. Let's just try this then. Let's try adding this as well. And see what happens. Okay. So let's see if this, without the slash, if that fixes it. I know I. Ah! Okay. This will allow the coding train test to view your YouTube account. You may be sharing sensitive info with this site or app, or with the people watching that I don't know who they are. Okay, allow. Oh, and it just redirected me to here. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted it to do. And I could get all this nonsense stuff, which probably now I'm exposing to you in a way that I shouldn't. Whatever. Good luck to you. Oh, enter the code from the page here. Ugh. How come it didn't give me the code? Try that again. Don't I get a code? Don't I get a code? Where's my code? Allow. Is it up in the, hold on. Allow. Oh, here's the code. I've got the code. I'm just not going to show it to you. Got it. I've got it. It's in the URL. So there we go. And now I'm going to enter that code here. I'm not showing this to you. I'm entering the code. Token stored. Oh, this is funny. It actually, like, the channel it's using is Google Developers. That's funny. So I just want to I want to show you the code. So hold on a sec. Just give me a second. So what it did is it worked. The token was stored to this project. Am I not on the desktop? That's weird. Or just put it there. And then the thing is it's like using the Google Developers channel. So I think I need to change the channel ID. But this was good enough. I've authenticated. So what do I do now? I have my token. Was this just to get a token? And now, oh, and now I got stuff. I did a call. Channels list for username. Snippet content details statistics. So this is like, now I have this auth. Now can I just do something now to load that token every time? Right, I don't need to go through this. So what do I do now? I got people are. What do I do now? Basically, what your channel ID, yeah. Thank you, Around Thing, who posted that, but it was not able to be shown. All right, let me look back at the instructions. Run the sample. Okay, it worked. Except I had to change something. Okay, notes. Authorized information is stored in the file system, so subsequent executions will not prompt for authorization. Oh, so if I do this again, if I run this again, it's just going to work. Ah, perfect. Okay, the code, the example is built to know. Okay, great. Okay, we're good, everybody. Now what I'm going to do, I just want to get my channel. So I should be able to just, the authorized stuff is done, doesn't need a token. Get channel, where's get channel being called? Here. So once it reads the file and authorizes, it goes to get channel. So this I can call just like, I'm going to call this like do stuff. And I'm going to call this get channel, do stuff. And I'm going to return to this in a future live stream. Let's just see if I can get for service. So I'm service Google YouTube. So now this is where I need to look at the API docs because I want to do other stuff here. So where are those docs? Yeah, I got that. Okay. 1033. Google API. So data API reference documentation. So I should be able to do all this stuff now, right? Delete, download, insert, list. So members. I just want to get the, that's actually one of the things I want to do is get members. Search, subscriptions, like how, videos. List. Let me just see if I can get that video. List by video ID. So V3, service. Oh, but I'm using the official, this is weird. I just want to, I could just like request stuff using a GET request, which is what I want to do. All right, let's just see. What is the package I'm using? Google APIs. Ugh. Does that have documentation? I think maybe CJ might be right in that it makes more sense for me to like just use requests, but specifying request body. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Google YouTube. So can I call service.videos.list? Is that what I want to do? If I'm like here? List by video ID. Try this API. All right, list by video ID, and the video ID is that's the video ID. Auth part for username. So I don't want for username, I want part ID, right? ID this. Okay, and then console log, let's see, videos, let's call this videos. No video found, and let's just console log videos. Let's see if this works. Yeah, I think I would prefer to do this, honestly, with just like fetch, because this is really confusing me, but I'm curious to see what happens here. Oh! Yeah! Look at that. Okay. So that worked. This is the video, right? Channel ID, title, descriptions. Right? This is that video. Duration, licensed content, view count, like count. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Just want to get, okay, this is pretty good. Now, can I, like, do I have permission to like change its, I'm just doing the Tom Scott thing now because that's all I can think of. Can I set something? How do I insert, update? I need to do a put? What? Auth YouTube partner. Do I have these scopes? I think I have these scopes set. Request body, snippet, set values for these properties, snippet.title. Try it. I can't do the, so what I want to do is set the Snippet.title, is that what I want to do? And execute? No. I don't know. Call. Show code. Part equals snippet.title author. Yeah, this would be so much easier based on what I'm seeing here to just use. Yeah, and this is using something else. This is like, is there a node one here? There's no node one? It's ridiculous. All right, I really probably need to investigate this. I'm gonna need to investigate this. I can set values, specify a value. And how do I set? I don't know how to use a put with this. Service videos list, but I'm not on list, I'm on, yeah, I am on update. Service videos update. Can I just call service videos update? And the ID part? Like what happens if I just call update? I'm just curious. Insufficient permission. Well, all right. All right, everybody. If you want a quick win, you can make a GET request to that last URL I shared to get the latest live messages. I don't know what that means. This is just like, okay, I see. Oh, and my API key. Add my API key. I'm live streaming, you know. Oh, okay. I'm trying to finish up.
I know. I was checking on you.
Okay. I got to finish up, everybody. Where do I get my API key? So your API key is in my client secret or in that credentials quick start? I'm going to use your script. The problem is I need to get it. Can you put that in a, let me go to CJ's gists. All right, we're going to try to get a quick win here using CJ's, for CJ's help. W3 CJ. Look at this. Okay. Request a list of live events. Okay, and then use the video ID to request live streaming details. Oh, you've actually put this in here already. Request live chat messages using this active live ID. Oh my God. I'm terrified here. So which one is it? This one? Next page. Let's try this. Okay. So this is the URL I want, but I need an API key. So I must have an API key somewhere. I have so many credentials. I'm overflowing with credentials. Where do I find it? Let me go to my console. Hold on, everybody. I'm going back to my console and going to my credentials. API key. Oh, I can create one. Okay, I'm creating an API key. Got it. I got one. Okay. Restrict your key to prevent unauthorized use. Let's not restrict it. I'll just delete it eventually. Okay. So now I'm going to put it in. Look at this. It's working. It's working. Okay, thank you, CJ. I'm going to put this into my Hue Light code. Okay, So we're going to use Node. We're gonna speed through this. I'm going back to the hue light thing. Where's my hue light? So what I'm going to do in this is I'm going to write a function, pull YouTube, and I'm going to hold on, everybody. I'm going to put my API key in my env file, so just give me a second. Okay, so now that's in .env. So process.env. I forgot what I called it. YouTube API. I think that's what I called it. So I've got my API key. Oh, whoops. Then I just need to get CJ's. Ah! Oh no, that's fine. You might have seen some. Ah! No, it's got a ... in there. I don't think you could get it. This is the URL that I want. Copy link address. It's so hard to do this. URL equals, and then API key. So that's that. What did I call it? All right, fine. We'll make it capital. And I just want to make sure it's called in .env, it's called YT API. It is. Okay, we're getting close to getting a win here. So now, what I will do is I need to use node fetch, right? Node fetch. I feel like that's a thing I use. Right, node fetch. Okay, yeah, will it? Okay, I can use native prompt. I think this will work. So npm, oh wait, hold on. npm install node fetch. And then we're going to require it. Let's just... and then I'm going to say response equals await fetch URL. JSON equals await response.json console.log JSON. So this should give me a bunch of recent chat messages. I really gotta go here. I can't believe I just can't stop live streaming. I have a problem. We're just gonna get the lights to respond to one chat message and then leave in a blaze of glory. Did I not call poll YouTube? And also, why does it keep console logging? Yeah, that IP address. Let's not worry about the color. Just poll YouTube. Cannot access fetch before initialization. Oh, silly me. All right. Live chat messages happening. Use like-dislike ratio to control the brightness. Oh. So I would gladly, if somebody, because I'm really trying to what would be my, what would be the URL for getting for brightness? So I'm just going to look for numbers. let me just go with this chat message. I like the idea if somebody can quickly create what the URL call is for like likes and dislikes of this video, that would actually be awesome. Yeah, the air conditioner went off. It's set to go off when it reaches a certain temperature. So if I just look at these messages, I guess it's probably under items, kind items, and snippet is probably where. So let me just see. This is high risk here, but let me say console.log items index 0 dot snippet. So let's see what happens here. Display message. Did somebody write this as the message? Yeah. Who is CJ? Great. Okay. So I'm just going to look for any messages that have a number in it. And that'll be the hue. I'll set that to the hue. So I'm going to now look through, let me just iterate through all the messages. So let's just do let messages equal JSON.items. And let's go through all of the messages. And then I'm going to say console.log, so let txt equal messages dot index I dot snippet dot display message, I think is fine, right? Yeah, display message. I'm going to say dot trim, just to trim any white space. And then if, I can quickly write a regular expression like dash, 3 digits, 1 to 3 digits, dot exec, is that, no, or match? Like, is it like this? Like test, I think this is, hold on, help, get me out of this. Like if I have a string, and if I say s1.test, isn't that, that's not a, oh, the regular expression you tested on the string. That's it. Okay. So I can say if I get a digit, but 1 to 3 digits, so a value between 0 and 255, loosely, dot test text, then val equals, let me convert that to a number, and then, oh, are you serious? What the? Please don't do this to me, formatting thing. Don't format the regular expression. Oh, hold on. Fine. You know what? Any digit will do. What? All right, hold on. A format on save. Turn that off. Val equals number.text. Let sum equal 0. Sum plus plus. Let count equal 0. No, sum plus equal val. Count plus plus. Average equals sum divided by count. And then new light state. What was the one with hue? Yeah. Let's set the, now we're going to turn the light on. Saturation, brightness, average, hue, average. Okay, everybody. Let's just see. Why is this giving me like, it doesn't like, because does it really need a parentheses around this? It wasn't like recognizing that as a regular expression. So if your message in a minute just contains a digit, try to keep it between 0 and 360, please. Actually, I'll say that. If val is greater than or equal to 0, and val is less than or equal to 360, it won't auto format for me anymore. All right. So now we're gonna see if let's just see if it's finding messages, and then let's just see if this works. So take a look at the lights behind me. I'm giving everybody a minute to put their numbers in. 255 is not within allowed limit. Oh, it's between 0 and 100. Okay, everybody. Oh no, that's for saturation and brightness. No wonder I had those as 100. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Cannot read property lights of undefined. Oh, I didn't init lights. I need to await initting the color. Async function. This is a very silly thing that I'm doing. Is init color. It isn't. Okay, great. So now it should init the color, pull YouTube chat. The chat's going crazy. Good thing I don't have slow mode on. And get an average hue and set it. Let's see if this works. Why is it listening in port 3? Oh, no. Hold on. Am I getting here? No. Await init color. Why is it stuck? Am I just being impatient? Oh, I didn't call go. I didn't call the function go. Here we go, everybody. Now it's really happening. No? Is my hue thing stopped working? Yeah. Why? Oh, I just want this to work. I was getting these messages before. Hold on. Let's pull YouTube. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's working. So what's wrong with my init? What happened to this function? Did somebody disconnect the hue bridge while I wasn't looking? Light ID is not defined. Okay, now that worked. That was weird. Light 5. Okay, here we go, everybody. Here it comes. Alt Shift. Oh, it worked! It worked! I was like, why did it get these? Because the test is like, it just has to find it in the... So there is a bit of a flaw here, which is that, and let me just fix this real quick. Poll YouTube. Poll YouTube. I'm going to say it has to match the beginning, or is that an end? Is it like this? I think it's this. Okay. Not an n is not a parsable number. Is that? Oh, it must be the other way around. This is the beginning of the string, and this is the end. Yes. Still red. Let's see what the average value is. So this is working. Console.log average. All right. So now, can everybody do what's hue value 3? Well, the average was 80. 73. Can we try to get the number up? Can we try to get the number up? Like everybody do like 360, 360, 360? Well, that would be red again. It's not changing. Hue value of Actually, let me just go here. Sorry. I forgot I have my own color picker. So let's see if we can get to like green should be like 124. Let me just hard code it in. It set it to red. No matter what I do, it's 11. Okay, everybody, we know this works. All right, we're going to set it to a blue amount. Let's just see. Okay, that works. Something is wrong with my range of the hue values. What is the range? Hold on, this is the last thing I... Oh my God, I've lost my mind here. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm gonna be like. Oh, that's right. It's between 0 and 65535. No wonder. Oh my goodness. My Discord chat wasn't scrolling. My Discord chat wasn't scrolling. I didn't realize there were new messages. Okay. Oh, people were giving me the answers. So, okay. New policy here. This is the maximum number. This is gonna work. New policy. Get your numbers in, people. Get your numbers in between. Okay, I could also just pick a random number here. This is it. This is the end. Get your numbers in, everybody. Get your numbers in. Get your numbers in. We are about to sign off the coding train for the day. Successfully having gotten the average number from the YouTube chat to set the lights behind me. Here we go, everyone. Here it comes. In 3, 2, 1, go. 172.166, which is right. Can we get this number up? Come on, people. Let's get this number up. Oh, but it's just hiding all the messages. Ah, CJ went live a couple minutes ago. Perfect. Okay, everybody. So, everyone, we're just getting red. We know this works. I wanted to see a different color, but that'll have to wait. So, coding.garden. Everyone head over to visit Coding Garden on Twitch. We're watching this ad now all together. Let me at least mute the sound. We're going to pull up Coding Garden stream. All right. This is like an accidental.
Let's just say thanks to all the people that were involved in that hype train. First of all,
CJ's hair is green.
And thank you very much, Miwus.
Which is amazing.
That Twitch Prime sub. There were many people that subscribed.
That is amazing.
Time when I was not streaming.
All right.
The list
So
is longer than this.
I'm broadcasting CJ's live stream right now, and hopefully everybody will. Oh, is the regular expression was set to 3?
The Almighty Aaron subscribed.
Okay.
Thank you, the Almighty Aaron. And Murdoch, thank you for those 100 bits. Element here, thank you for the 2-month resub. What's up?
All right, we're going to try this one more time.
Thank you very much. Clink 50, 2-month Twitch Prime resub. I appreciate you.
We'll try this one more time.
Took the time out of your
Yes!
Yes! And thank you
Yes!
to Trains for that tier 1 sub
Yeah!
and the 100 bits. And Cody for
All right, everybody. I gotta go. Thanks for joining for this live stream. Stay tuned. Let me mute CJ. CJ's talking in my ear now, so let me also mute here. Go check out Coding Garden on Twitch for your streaming needs of today. I'm going to go have a day here at home celebrating my daughter's birthday. If you make a P5JS sketch that has anything to do with parrots, her name is Olympia. You want to wish her a happy birthday, you can tweet that at me at Schiffman, or leave it as a comment in this video archive. And I will see you all maybe next Friday morning. I'm going to follow up to do a bit more of this stuff with the YouTube API because I would like to get a little further with it. All right. So see you all, and thank you. His hair is the Coding Garden. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. I'm going to take you out with a little bit of CJ.
follow as well. Heisenbrock with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much, Heisenbrock. And also Dave Hall online with the resub. So many resubs. Chris, thank you so much. This is great. I've had affiliate enabled on my channel for, I guess, 3 months now, so quite a few people are renewing, and I appreciate you all. NovaScript, thank you for that follow. Action on Twitch, thank you for the follow. Baxteria, thank you for the follow. Pone Repeat, thank you for that follow. Diploidal, thank you for the follow. All Gravane, thank you. Banana,
as always, I always forget the this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do dot, this dot, this dot. This dot's on this dot, this dot, this dot. Never forget this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot's on this dot, this dot, this dot. Never forget this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. dot, this dot, never forget this dot. I'm gonna do the this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, the this dot song, never forget the this dot. Somebody come. And I'm gonna say once again, here we go, sing it with me. It's the polar to Cartesian coordinate song. It's the polar to Cartesian coordinate song. Auto-tune and the internet will fix that for me. Sing it with me. It's the polar to Cartesian coordinate song. It's the polar to Cartesian coordinate song. It's the polar to Cartesian coordinate song. It's the polar